This series includes Billy from his probably 8th or ninth birthday all the way up to maybe 13, 14 years old, and his relationship with his neighbor boy Tommy, and their love for horses and puppies, and just a simple lifestyle of country living and taking care of pets. Today's story is Blaze and the Lost Quarry. Billy was a boy who had a pony with 4 white feet and a wide white stripe on his face. This is called a Blaze. So Billy named his pony Blaze. Billy loved Blaze very much and took the best care of him. They went for long rides through the woods. Some of the roads were forgotten and nobody ever used them anymore. Billy loved to explore, and Blaze seemed to like it too. They saw many birds and squirrels and rabbits. One day, Billy and Blaze stopped by a little house. An old man sat out in the sun. He was very friendly and asked Billy where he rode. "Have you ever seen the old quarry?" he asked. "They call it the Lost Quarry now because nobody seems to know where it is." The old man went on, "I knew it well when I was a boy, but I'm too old and crippled to go there and show you the way. Look for a small road to the left with deep ruts made by ox carts. Then when you come to Wolf Rock, you will know you're on the right road." Billy found the road. It was just as the old man had told him, with deep tracks that the ox carts had made. Long ago, Billy was very excited. Soon he would see the quarry he had heard so much about. The road was overgrown, and Billy had to bend low to get under the trees and vines. He could see that it was many, many years since the road had been used. Then they came to a place so overgrown with hanging vines that Blaze could not get through. Blaze stood quietly while Billy took out his pocket knife and cut away the vines. Then they went on. After riding a long way, they came to a large rock beside the road. On it were cut the words Wolf Rock. Billy had often heard the story of how a man had once climbed up on this rock when he was attacked by wolves underneath. He had held them off with a club until daylight, when they went away, as wolves do. Farther on, Billy saw a strange piece of stone beside the road. There was deep marks cut into it. Now he knew he was on the right road, for this stone must have come from the quarry. They went for quite a way, and then Billy saw something that made him pull up short. A large dead tree had fallen across the road. It was a big tree, but he knew Blaze was a good jumper. Billy would not turn back now, for he knew they were near the lost quarry. What's he going to do? He turned Blaze around to get a start and then called, "Come on, Blaze!" It seemed like flying as they sailed over the tree in a big leap. Blaze galloped along, shaking his head. He liked jumping and excitement. Then around a turn in the road, they came to a tumble-down house. Some of the men who worked in the quarry must have lived there long ago. Farther on, Billy saw a smooth stone beside the road. It looked strange. So he got off his pony for a careful look. 1884, he read. He knew this came from the quarry. He must be very close now. Notice how Blaze just stands there when he holds his reins. He doesn't try to run away. He stays there with Billy. And suddenly, there it was. It was bigger than Billy had thought, with high walls and deep, clear water. What a wonderful place! He heard a dog barking, and then he saw a red fox running along the very top of the high wall. There he went. After him came a brown and white little dog running as fast as he could. There's the fox, and there's the little dog. Suddenly the dog slipped. He scrambled hard to keep from falling, but he could not hold on, and down he came. Oh no, Billy sees that he's falling. The dog hit the water with a splash, but he came up quickly and started swimming. Billy called to him, for he knew the dog could never get up those steep walls again. The dog began swimming towards Billy. Billy lay down and reached as far as he could. He soon got a hold of him, the dog's paws, and pulled him up out of the water. Billy wiped him as dry as he could with his handkerchief. He saw that the dog had no collar. "You must be lost," said Billy. "If no one claims you, then you can be my dog. Would you like that?" The dog licked his hands and wagged his tail happily. He uses his handkerchief that he had in his pocket to try to dry him off. As they started for home, the dog went along proudly. He liked to belong to somebody. It had been an exciting day. Billy had found the lost quarry and also a wonderful place to swim. And he also had a dog. Blaze went along gaily as if he were happy too. That concludes our story of Blaze and the Lost Quarry. And remember that it's not always suitable for everyone to have a pet puppy. Our children never really could have puppies because we traveled a lot. Pets need to be taken care of daily. Not everyone can have a puppy, but it's fun if you can play with a puppy or someone else's puppy now and then.